Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to day 2 of my 13 days of Halloween crafting series. Today's video is all about treat boxes. So we are going to create a milk carton treat box today using a sheet of 12 by 12 cardstock, and I'm going to go with this Halloweeny paper pad that I shared in my most recent paper haul with you guys. This is one of the hot buy papers from Michaels. So I'm just going to choose a sheet that I want to use for my little milk carton, and I want to go with a go with that. Let me see what else we have. I think I'll go with this paper here with the bats. So I'm just going to pull that out. I'm going to move my papers to the side. Okay, so I may not be able to get you guys all in full view, but this is a 12 by 12 sheet, and I'm going to go in with my paper cutter. So we're going to just cut this sheet down. We're going to cut this down to 11 by 8.5. So that's the measurement we're going to need to cut our paper to make this little treat box. And I'm thinking this is probably the treat box I want to make for my co-workers, for some of my co-workers for Halloween. So I'm going to take out my scoreboard, and on the, with your paper laid out on the 11-inch side here across the board, you'll start off by scoring your paper at a 2.5. So right here, 2.5. Then you're going to jump over to 5. Then you'll jump over to 7.5. And then you're going to jump over to 10. Then you're going to turn your paper on the 8.5-inch side, and you're going to score at 2.5. And you're going to score at 6. Now you're going to flip the paper all the way around to the other 8.5-inch side, and you're going to score at 7/8. Alright, so we got all of our score lines. You'll probably be able to see a little bit easier on this side. So we're going to go ahead and move our scoreboard for now. And what I like to do is I like to go ahead and just kind of fold my paper on the score lines. And I like to fold on all of the score lines before I do anything else. That's all I'm doing, is just scoring. This will make it easier to fold later in this video. Okay, so you've got them all like you want them. So on this bottom row, so this top row is that 7/8 of an inch side. So on this bottom row of squares, where you have 1, 2, 3, 4 squares that look pretty even, and then that one little corner square, you're going to take out this corner square or rectangle. You're just going to cut on the score lines and take that out. So then you have this. So this bottom 4 boxes, you're not going to cut them out completely, but you are going to just cut on the score line up until you get to this score line that goes all the way across. You don't go past that. So you're just going to cut on those score lines. Alright, so this is what you have. Okay. So the next thing you want to do is go ahead and we're going to, this is just a template that I made. So we're going to create this triangle area here. And so to do that, I'm going to pull my ruler out. And you're going to go in not the 7/8 inch area across, not that small area across, but you're going to go in this block of squares right under that 7/8 inch line. You're going to go in these boxes. And you're going to start here at this corner box. And then you're going to skip this box. And then you're going to go with this box. So let me show you what you're going to do. So we're just going to take our ruler and we're working in this little box here. I'm hoping you can see the score line so you can see which box I'm talking about. And this box is 2.5 inches. So you want to make a tiny mark in the middle of this box, so that'll put us at 1.25 inch right there. Right there at the score line. And then you just want to mark a point in each bottom corner of that box. So you'll get something like this. You see the marks? So it looks like a triangle. And you're going to skip this box and you're going to do the same thing for this box. So you're just going to mark at that 1.25 inch, and then each bottom corner of that box. Okay, so then you want to take your ruler and your scoring tool, whatever you have to score, and line your ruler up against the two dots. And you're just going to make a score line. This will make it easy for you to fold this part. Okay, and you're going to do the same thing. It's going to be kind of hard for you to see, but I'm just taking my bone folder right across from dot to dot and just kind of making a little indentation with the score, with the bone folder. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing for this other square. I'm just using the ruler to line up my dots, and I'm just going to kind of crease right there up against the ruler from dot to dot, forming a little triangle. And I'm going to do the same thing in these two dots. And this is just going to make it easy for me to be able to fold that little triangle piece when I get ready to put the box together. So next, I'm just going to mold my paper on those triangle from dot to dot, mold it where I just put those marks. You don't have to fold it all the way, but just kind of mold it. You see how right there, how it makes that triangle? And so you want to do the same thing for the other box. So I'm just kind of bending the paper to just get this little triangle molded so it'll fold for me better when I'm ready to put my box together. Okay, so that's done. Now in this bottom box right here, down from the triangle, the last box on that row, down from the first triangle, I'm just going to cut off just a little bit of that. I'm going to skip this box and I'm going to do the same thing for this box. right, and that's going to be covered so it doesn't have to be super like precise. Okay, so now we are pretty much ready to go ahead and get our box folded. So we're going to start with this little flap on this side, and it'll fold over like this. You're going to fold over like this to create this box shape. So you want to take some glue, and I'm just going to use my art glitter glue, and I am just going to run some on the back of this tab right here. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and put my box together. Like this. Try to get my corners for my little box lined up. And it's been a little tricky with me because I did do a lot of folding beforehand. Okay. I'm just pressing just to get that really good and creased really good. Okay. So these flaps right here make for the bottom of the box. So the two shorter flaps that you have, you'll fold those in first. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of glue right here on this tab. Because I'm going to glue this one right on top of the other one. Okay. Just like that. And then I'm going to fold these in. I'm going to fold this one in, and then I'm going to apply glue to this one. And this will go down like that. So this makes the bottom of our box. So that's what we have. And I'm just going to use my bone folder and stick it in there and just kind of get this adhered down really good. Give my glue a chance to get really stuck down. Okay. So that is what we have. This is the bottom. This is the top. Okay. So where our triangle areas are, which I'm not sure if you can see it, but this is where we made the triangle indentation. So for that, we are going to take our box and gotta kind of use your hand to mold your box the way you want it. It really helped a lot to get that triangle area. It really helped a lot to get that triangle area molded, because it could be tricky without doing that. Gotta kind of work with this paper some. That's why it's so important to go ahead and fold on all your little score lines before ahead of time, I should say, because it just makes it a little bit easier. And I like to kind of press down on my tab. So this is what it looks like from the side, and all the way around. Looks like a little milk carton. So what I'm going to do next is just open it up again, and I'm just going to apply, let's see, I'm just going to apply glue on this side. So I'm just going to go on one side, which is this side here, and I'm going to apply a little bit of liquid glue on the inside, if you can see that, right on the inside there, like that. And then also on the same sides, but on the opposite side, on the outer side of the milk carton. And I'm just going to press that together, making sure not to involve this other side. So I'm just kind of holding this with my hand, because this is going to be the side that you can open up your milk carton. So I want this side to get kind of adhered first, and then I can push that side in, and I really don't have to adhere that one. Now I'm just going to take my scissors and just kind of clean up this edge. So I am just going to cut straight across just to clean it up a little bit. And I wanted to leave this open because of, again, this is a treat box, so I still have room to stick my little treats in here. So this is what this looks like. So I'm going to leave it like that, and now I'm going to go ahead and add some decorative elements to this little box. Alright, so I'm going to pull my paper trimmer out, and let's see, our box, this square is really what I want to decorate. So this is going to be 2.5 by 3.5. Okay, so 2.5 by 3.5, and I want to decorate two sides of that. So I'm going to pull my paper back out, and I saw a page with, let's see, some really pretty cut-aparts, and I think I want to try using my cut-aparts. If I can find them. Right here. So this page right here, and I think I want to use this this one that says trick or treat, or maybe I'll use this spooky one. So I am just going to go ahead and cut my cut aparts. Alright. I'm just going to cut the ones that I think I may use for this. Alright, let me see. So I think this is going to definitely be a little too big. So I think I'm going to cut this one down. So it's going to be 2.5. So I just cut this down to fit my little milk carton here. So it'll look something like that. I may cut it down just a little bit more. Let's see, because I really want to add some of this pretty sparkly paper. And I love gold. I know y'all probably getting tired of me in gold, but I love it. So I'm going to cut this one down. So too matte on here. And this is, let's see, 2 1/4. So I'm gonna go 2 1/4. Yeah, about 3 1/4. I'm gonna have to go cut this down as well. And let's see. So that is perfect. It'll give us just a little bit of border. So I am going to go ahead and glue this panel down on my sparkle panel, just like that. Make sure it dries, and I will go ahead and see, glue. Do I want to glue it down, or do I want to? Yeah, I think I'll glue it down. So then I'm just going to add glue here and go ahead and glue it to the front of my little box right there. Super cute. Let me see if I have any. I don't think I have any. I'm just looking to see if I have any pre-made little Halloween embellishments that I can just jazz it up a little bit. Maybe, I think I found one. I can add a little bow right up top here. So of course y'all know me in this gold thread. I'm just going to work with this thread here. Just wrap it around my fingers here. Just going to add a drop of hot glue right here on my little bow, and I'm going to attempt to press that down. And then go ahead and add that right here. I like to kind of spread my little string out. So this is what we have so far, but I want to add a little something right there. So I think I want to add maybe this little spider on top of the bow, just to bring out that orange. So I'm just going to snip off, and I'm going to add a little bit of glue on my little spider and put him right in the middle of that bow. Just trying to pop up my little bow a little bit. Okay, this is what we have. Super cute little treat box. It says trick or treat. It has the bow with the little spider, my little decorative thread there. Looks like this all around. And I think that'll be good, because I'm gonna put some treats in here, and so this is the side of the carton that will open up, so it'll still open just like a regular milk carton, and it'll close like this. Okay, so I really don't even have to put a closure or anything at the top, because I believe it'll stay closed. I think I'm just gonna put like some Hershey Kisses or something like that in here to set on everybody's desk. But that is it. That is the tutorial, and I will leave a link to the Crafty lady where I first found this tutorial, and that is, I think it's the Posh Paper lady, but I will make sure I leave a link to her channel down in the description box below. Guys, please go check her out. She has some really great tutorials over there, all kind of paper crafting projects over there, so go check her out. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed and you would like to subscribe, be part of the fam, click the link below, and don't forget, feel free to comment, and thank you for sticking in there with me for day 2 of my 13 days of Halloween crafting series. Bye.